Good morning. So today is August 1st and we are headed out to have breakfast with Glenda. I don't know, exciting. It's pretty cool though because today is actually a Thursday and we normally have breakfast on Tuesday, and we actually did have breakfast on Tuesday, and now we're gonna have breakfast right now again. I have joined a gym. I went back to Platinum. For those who have followed me, you know I was always at Platinum here in Tucson for years, and I want to say like, I don't even know, 15 years, 20 years, basically, give or take. Due to like I would go and then not go for maybe a while and then go back and stuff like that. So overall, I've been at Platinum for like forever. So yesterday it was raining, quite the rainstorm, and I decided it was a nice cool day. It was overcast, and I thought, well, let me go see what it cost to join back up with Platinum. The other thing is that my health insurance, part of my insurance has a program that helps pay for you to go to the gym because they really want to encourage people to be healthy and so forth, right? And so I walked in and I was like, how do I join, guys? Because I have not been here since dialysis, so maybe 3 years, 4 years. I think I actually did go a little bit when I was on dialysis, but then with the cost of everything and change and all of that, plus before I was a really big class member. So I was at RPM and I was at Zumba and I was at yoga and I was at all these things. And then once I was on dialysis for a little bit, it was like difficult to figure out how to go to a class and not be full of dextrose, because it's really hard to dance in general with dextrose in, but it's also harder when it's when you have like Zumba dance, which is a faster paced dance. So anyways, I went in there and the guy was super nice, and he was like, let me see your card, and I showed him and I pulled up on the app and you know, gave him this number I was supposed to give him, and he's like, oh, it's totally free, we totally covers you, so all you have to do is just get our app, log in and scan away, and then you're in. And I was like, holy cow, that was crazy. So within a matter of 10 minutes, I was a member of the gym again. And it's only 8 minutes from my place, so it's not far to get to. It's familiar because I've been there a billion times, so it was almost like walking back into home. And then this morning I thought I might as well go. It's August 1st, might as well get in there and do it. One of the reasons I chose this gym versus like Choose or LA Fitness was that this gym opens at 4 o'clock during the week. 4 o'clock in the morning, and on the weekends I think they open at 5 or 6. Which the weekends I may not go at all, but definitely during the week, that's perfect because Donnie usually leaves around 5, and so I'm like, if I get up when Donnie gets up and I leave around 5, I can go work out for an hour, come back home, walk Smokey, and then be able to do my first exchange at 7 o'clock. That's pretty much my goal. So I thought, well, I might as well jump in and do it. And it's so weird because when you start something new, half of the battle is in your brain. A lot of times you can feel enthusiastic or motivated, but really it's that first step of getting through to that first step. And so, you know, it's like there's nobody there that I know. And by the way, Glenda and I met at Platinum. She was a step instructor back then, and that's how she and I met. And so to be there without her was really weird because she no longer teaches and she doesn't teach there. But I was very like, it first day of school where you're like nervous because it's familiar, but you're not quite sure, and you know, you're I don't know, it's just wild. But it was really easy, and I was really impressed that there's quite a few people there that early in the morning, because I think I got there around 5:15, and then around 6 is when a group of elderly gals showed up, which was very, very cool, because I'm like, that's right, regardless of your age, you can still manage a good workout, you know. So I don't know, it was pretty cool. I'm glad I went. I was brave enough to do it. I took the first steps. I looked for this machine that I really, really like, and I don't think they have it anymore. It's weird. It's like an elliptical, but it actually works in a different pattern than the elliptical. An elliptical is like you're standing and you're like skiing, like cross-country skiing, or you know, that kind of movement, whereas this machine was a bit different, and I loved it, but I didn't see it. So I'm gonna have to ask when I go back in where that could possibly be. The other thing is that they have a media room, which I love, but they don't use it anymore. Although they did talk about that they might use it again, but it was great because it was a dark room with a giant screen, so you could watch movies, and you just worked out in there. So you could run, you could ride a bike, you could do elliptical, you know, these different things in there. And it was just very cool vibe, and I like that a lot, and that is not up either. So I'm a little bit like, ugh, 2 strikes, but that's okay, because you know what, the thing was free. Otherwise I would have to pay like $35 a month, and then it goes on from there, and I don't want to be in a contract, but I guess according to my insurance I'm not on contract, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I am proud that I went. I kind of wandered around looking for that machine, so I probably looked a little bit silly, but then after that I decided to just go ahead and walk on the treadmill, and then I did a couple of leg machines that I was really wanting to give it a go again, because I really love them. My working out on my legs is probably the thing that I love the most. So anyways, I just pulled up here, so I better go. You guys have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.